Foundations of Amateur Radio. The origin of names of things in amateur radio has a long and internet-riddled history, with hearsay and false memories added. The humble BNC connector was patented in 1951. BNC doesn't stand for Baby N-connector, Bayonet N-connector, British Naval Connector, Berkeley Neuconics Connector, Berkeley Neucleonics Corporation, or any such name. Apparently, it's named after its inventors, Paul Neill and Neill-Concelman, the Bayonet Neill-Concelman connector. They went on to invent the Threaded Neill-Concelman connector, the TNC. A sub-miniature version of these connectors came in three types, A, B and C, called SMA, SMB and SMC. Also, the N-type connector was invented by the very same Paul Neill at Bell Labs, and the C connector came from Carl. The Yagi antenna was invented in 1926 by Shintaro Uda in collaboration with Hidetsugu Yagi, both of Tohoku Imperial University in Japan. It's actually called a Yagi-Uda antenna. Yagi described the antenna in English in 1928, and his name became associated with the antenna. The PL259 and SO239 connectors are not so clear-cut. The PL for plug and SO for socket seems to be agreed on. There are several explanations on the numbers, but the most persistent one seems to be that it is a US Army part number. They're also referred to as UHF connectors, and if you know that they were invented in the 1930s, you'll understand that UHF frequencies started at 30 MHz and above, which in practical terms meant 300 MHz. An interesting thing to note is that the standard banana plug mates properly with an SO239, so you can just plug your long wire straight into the socket. Of course, we have the volt, the ohm, the ampere and the farad, named after Italian physicist Alessandro Volta, German physicist Georg Simon Ohm, French physicist and mathematician André-Marie Ampère, and English physicist Michael Faraday. Everything is named after something. Sometimes we even remember what that was and where it came from. What things have you learnt about the names in amateur radio? I'm Onno, Victor Kilo 6, Foxtrot Lima Alpha Bravo.